Hi, I'm Tejas, and I'll be showcasing a demo for my application Glimmer. Glimmer is an automatic brightness controller designed for laptops. It analyzes the contents displayed on the screen and calculates the optimal brightness based on the average brightness of all the pixels. The application evaluates each pixel on the screen and measures its color intensity to compute an overall average brightness. Using this data, Glimmer adjusts the screen brightness dynamically. For example, if the screen contains a lot of white or bright elements, the brightness will dim or reduce strain. Conversely, if the screen has darker elements, the brightness will increase for better visibility. In this demo, I'll demonstrate how the Glimmer application works and providing you with a clearer understanding on the functionality and benefits. So once you download the application, I'll be attaching the application link and the GitHub repo, so you can directly download the application. And once you download the application, you can just click on the application, and it will give you a pop-up saying Windows protected your PC. And this issue only comes because I'm not a known publisher for Windows. So you can just hit run anyway, and the application will start in a few seconds. Just if I yeah. So that is the application. So this is the application GUI. So here we have the brightness controller. This is the button section and the status section. So we'll start with the brightness control section. So first, we have the sensitivity scroller. So you can set it from 1 to 10. So 1 being the least and 10 being the maximum. So sensitivity basically is giving the application the maximum freedom to adjust the brightness based on your screen. So if there is higher variance, so there'll be higher change in the brightness level. So it'll be very sensitive to your brightness of the screen, the brightness elements on the screen. Next, we have the range of maximum and minimum brightness. So in the maximum minimum brightness change, you can just change it to whichever levels you want. So this range basically uh, sets for your the brightness you want within. So then we have the theme section. So in theme section, we have the outdoor and indoor themes. So outdoor theme is mainly when you're in outdoor and you want to adjust the screen for brighter environments. So what it does is the brightness increases, the brightness range increases to 50 to 100. So your screen brightness will always lie in between these values. Next, we have the indoor theme where the range will reduce to 10 to 50, and these values can be changed later on. I'll show you how to do that as well. And this is mainly because during indoor, you want to reduce the brightness on the screen and keep it in the lower range. Next, we have the pause button. So the pause button, what it does is it will go to the manual brightness page where you can set the brightness of your screen manually based on this scroller. Next, and if you want to go back to the application, you just click on the resume button, and the application will continue. And before we go to the minimize button, we'll go to the status option. So in the status bar, we have two elements. The first is the average brightness. So basically, the average brightness value is the one which computes the pixels on your screen and gives you an average brightness value. So I'll give you an example. So here we are in a dark screen. Basically, if you can see, this is a dark screen. So the application is giving a value of 35 right here. And if we go to a brighter screen, let's say this is a brighter screen. So if we go here, we'll get a higher value of 171. So basically, it computes the contents on the screen, the pixels of the screen, and if based on that, it'll compute an average brightness. So the brighter the screen, the higher the value. So next, we have the adjusted brightness. In the adjusted brightness, we basically compute this based on the value set by you. So sensitivity, maximum, minimum, and average brightness, we take these values and compute an adjusted brightness. So this adjusted brightness value is the current brightness screen or brightness value of the screen. So if you have the higher average brightness, we'll have a lower adjusted brightness. And conversely, if you have a lower average brightness, we'll have a higher adjusted brightness. So this is basically trying to make your have your brightness level such that if you have a brighter screen, we reduce your screen brightness, and conversely, if you have a dimmer screen, we'll increase your brightness of the screen. So you don't have to manually adjust any screen brightness. So that is the thing. And so I'll just show you how the adjusted brightness works as well. So let's increase the range of these brightness values. So now because the screen is bright, we can see that the adjusted brightness is 33%. So because of the recording, I'm not able to show you this, but my screen is adjusting based on this adjusted brightness value. So currently my screen brightness value is 33%. Now, if I go to a darker screen, so let's say I go to this screen, because this is a darker screen, my screen just lit up and the adjusted brightness is 80% now. So basically, as you can see, if there is a darker screen, you get the brightness increases. And if you have a whiter screen, the brightness decreases. So this helps you to adjust accordingly and reduce your eye strain. And Now we'll go to the minimize button. So when you click on the minimize button, it goes to this hidden tray icon section. So you can click on this, you'll get the application here, and it will go away from this bar. Now, if you just click it back, and it'll come back, and you can do the same thing if you click on the close button as well. So if you go, you can just open it back here. Now, next we'll go to the settings option. So I talked about the themes. So here is where you can adjust the themes. So let's say you reduce the theme value to 90, and you reduce the range to from 60 to 90 for outdoor, and for indoor you make it from 10 to 40. Now, once you click save settings, every time you change your themes, it will adjust according to those values you have set. You can find this file as well in the utils folder and in the themes application. So here you can just adjust these values as you want. And apart from that, you have the close application. So if you want to close this application, this is one way to do it. And the other way to do it is you can just right click on this and just click on the exit button to completely close the application. And so, yeah, that's about the application. And I have attached the GitHub repository and the application link so you can download it and try it out for yourself. I would love to hear the feedback, and feel free to leave a comment, or you can share your thoughts on the provided Google form. Your inputs mean a lot, and thank you for your time.